Hi guys, it's Wombat, and this is the Rutas Mortales version 1.0 by Rodrigo Crocco. And it is a standalone dangerous roads map, or fantasy map really. And if you're a huge fan of these maps, Rodrigo Crocco might not be all that unfamiliar to you. And the reason for that is that Rodrigo Crocco is the original creator of the Rutas Mortales map that stopped being developed somewhere late 2015 or so. And now he's back with a brand new map, version 1.0 of Rutas Mortales. The new map doesn't really have anything to do with the old ones, except being a fantasy map with really twisty, very narrow roads. But that is basically all it has to do with the old map. And I think the best thing about this map, and one of the very few reasons I'm doing this map review, because I'm not a big fan of these fantasy maps, but one of the reasons I'm doing this video is because this map do not require any map DLCs whatsoever. And possibly because it doesn't, and because it's only a map, none of the included prefabs and models used in this map are created by Rodrigo Crocco. The map totally rely on SCS maps and prefabs and models, so for that reason I guess this map is not only compatible with 135 as well as 134 that it was created for, it is also compatible with DirectX 11. So I've been lately asked by a lot of people about maps that do not require any map DLCs. Well, here is one, and on top of that it is compatible with the latest version and the latest DirectX version available for SCS Euro Truck Simulator. So here you go. I'm gonna go through how you set the map up. I'll then show you what the map looks like, and then we get back into this beautiful RJL truck and its equity trailer, and talk a little about what I think of the map. So let's do this, shall we? And since this is a standalone map, you're gonna need a new profile. Give yourself a name. I'm calling myself Wombat Mortales for this one. And then you go to the mod manager and you pick out the single file that is required, Rutas Mortales, confirm changes, and back at the profile you pick a picture, preferred truck design, a company logo, and a company name. And before you then click create button, go to plane module, change it to the Rutas Mortales. I'm gonna uncheck the Steam Cloud and click create. Skip the wizard and let the game load for a little bit, and then you get to select your headquarters. There are 5 cities on this map, and yeah, I'm gonna go with that one there. Confirm selection and skip the tutorial, let the game load for a little bit, and off you go. And what you end up with is a map that contains 5 cities only, and you probably recognize the names of these cities. Never mind that, it is a fantasy map, so the names of the cities and the roads you have there have nothing in common. All 5 of them aren't even in the same country. Never mind that, but what you end up with is a 1:19 scale map covering some 450 kilometers. And so it's not a big map in any way. But as I said earlier, I'm not a huge fan of these fantasy maps, but this one has mainly gravel roads like this. There are a few tarmac roads as well, but it's mainly gravel roads. And for some reason, I kind of like this map, especially if you are hauling in something like I'm hauling in right now. With this truck and especially with the transmission I have on this one, I can't really do more than 80 kilometers an hour. But I do like the sound when I accelerate and decelerate. And for that, this map is perfect. So I guess depending on the truck you're using, this map could be a lot of fun, even if it is very, very small. And I hauled through the entire thing in about an hour. So, yeah, it's not big at all, but I do think that Rodrigo Crocco understands that as well. And what he does says about the map, and this is interesting, is that he promises weekly updates of the map. I have no idea what that means, because I haven't been able to find any website where he gathers all these updates for his map. This being the first one. I found the map on ETS2.lt. I've been looking around on Facebook and searching. I can't really find the map anywhere else. So it might be that ETS2.lt is the original place to find this map, and it's possibly where the updates will be posted as well. But if this map gets regular updates, I guess it could be interesting coming back here once a week, just trying out the new road or whatever he adds to the map. And even if it isn't done every week, perhaps every second week instead, it sounds like something you would enjoy, or at least it feels like something you would enjoy coming back to, just giving a go every now and then. Again, I'm not a huge fan of these maps, but this one I found it to be quite alright. One of the major reasons for that, for me personally, isn't that it doesn't require any map DLCs or that it is compatible with DX11. It is the fact that even if it is a fantasy map and even if it is a dangerous roads kind of map, it isn't over the top regarding the AI. The AI isn't doing a lot of really horrible stuff here. They aren't driving like maniacs, they aren't driving in a impossible way. Fact is, for the most part, you are limited to 50 or 60, 70 perhaps kilometers an hour. You can't go any faster. So it feels like this map, even though it is a fantasy map, is at least trying to obey laws of physics, and I appreciate that. For the rest of you, especially those of you who do not have a map DLC at all, this is a map I highly recommend for you to give a try. Again, it's not a map that you're going to be spending hours upon hours on, and it's not the most beautiful map out there, but at least it is an entertaining map for a few hours. So give it a try. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I honestly enjoyed making it. So take care everyone and have fun. Bye bye.